So you clicked onto this video either because you are my current subscribers and saw this as a feature video, or you're not subscribed to my channel and saw this title and wondering if it's a clickbait. Well, it is not, and I'm here to provide you the absolutely free ways and my best strategies to source product on Amazon for retail or online arbitrage. I can promise you that if you stick around to the end of the video, you won't find any links or any advertisement for my online courses or anything like that, because I'm here to give you this tool and guide absolutely for free. And if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Max and welcome to Inspire DIYer. So let's hop right into it. For the first one, for the two software you're definitely going to need on your, most likely your phone when you go out, is the Amazon Seller app, which is obviously free and you'll probably be using it already if you are doing in this business. And the next one you're definitely going to need is Keepa, and I'll go over later what exactly it does. Now, I have like this 10 list I come up, which is like my 10 amendment for sourcing products. They are in no particular order, but the first three are very important because it's not going to generate you any profits if you don't follow these three tips carefully. And the rest of them are equally as important. So the first one I want to talk about is if there are no seller ranks on Amazon. So when you go on into the store and you scan products with via the UBC barcodes or something like that, if nothing pops up, do not sell that product, because if there's no rank, it means it's not selling on Amazon. Maybe someone listed up online and you don't want to be that person to help that particular product listing to promote it for them. Because in retail online arbitrage, we have to come up with this mindset where you need to sell the products within, let's say, 1 to 2 months at most. And that's how you generate as quick of a cash flow as possible, right? So you never want to purchase any more than that amount. And the second one is if the ranking is high, and I'll give you like this list that I got it from somebody else. I can't remember on top of my head who I got it from, but then I had a screenshot, so I always refer to that list. So you want to sell products that are like within top 1 or even like 3% of seller rank on Amazon. If the rank is too high, it means it's probably selling like maybe 1 or 2 units a month or something. You could still sell those products, don't get me wrong. It's just, it's not recommended. Okay, so let's talk about the third one. If you're gated into those categories, and how you would know is when you're starting off, go to grocery section, go to any beauty, tropical, like all those supplements, try to scan them, and you'll see right away that it has a restriction on the bottom. So obviously, do not buy those products because you're not allowed to sell them. And a way to get ungated for those is to find a wholesaler or work with the manufacturer directly and submit the invoice. And you can't, like what I learned is you can't use a receipt of like your local Walmart stores to provide to Amazon. Maybe in the past it worked, I'm not too sure, but in 2020 and 2021, it does not work for sure. Now, the fourth tip you want to consider is the size of the packaging. So if you want to ship something that's like larger, I think, I can't remember on top of my head, but it's like 18 inches or something larger than that would be considered an oversized package. You could still sell them. I don't do it personally because the cost of the shipping will be much higher, and it's usually associated with a higher shipping fee via UPS to ship to Amazon in the first place, but also the FBA referral and all those pick and packaging fee as well. So I try to avoid them unless the product is obviously very profitable. But let's just leave it at that for now. And something I want to mention is the cost of shipping to Amazon. For me personally, I calculate based on the averages of each different boxes per unit that I shipped off. And it comes out to be around 1.1 kilo, maybe like 0.5, 0.6 dollar per pound. And the kilo is in the Canadian dollars. So everything I'm referring here is in Canadian dollars because I'm located in Canada, obviously. The next tip that I want to discuss is, I heard it from someone else, but it's like, they call it like the rule of 3 for like doing this type of business model. So the rule of 3 refers to basically if you are purchasing the product for $5, you want to upsell and resell the value at like $15 or something like that. This is something I want you to consider carefully before you start selling, because Amazon typically takes about 1/3 of those for the FBA fee, and your product will probably cost around 1/3, leaving you about 1/3 of the profit. That's how that rule of 3 came about. You don't always have to religiously follow this. There are some particular exception where if you're buying something that's a lot more expensive and you're making way more money, obviously you don't even like the sale rank could be a little bit higher and you only need to sell one product to make it profitable. That could work as well, but it's a good rule of thumb to follow. The next tip I want to mention is the estimated sale per month. So how I typically go about is when you look onto the Amazon seller app, you look at the sales rank at that particular moment, and I'll tell you why it's not like always accurate, but this is the best method for the absolutely free version. Otherwise, you have to pay for a subscription. So look at the sales rank, and you go on something called Junko Scout Estimator. Again, Junko Scout Estimator. So I'll link the website below in the description as well. But essentially, you will put the category that you're selling plus the sales rank, and the Junko Scout Estimator will give you the amount estimate that this product will sell per month. And it honestly, it works well to some degrees, but it doesn't work well on the higher ranking. Like when I say higher ranking, I mean like the higher number. So like in their lower ranking on Amazon. So if I were to put in like, I don't know, like baby categories at 30,000 sales rank, it'll probably give me like 0 number because it's just what it is. That means it's still selling at some point in time, and it really varies depending on which category you're selling in. The next tip I want to talk about, which relates directly to the last tip, is the number of sellers. Particularly when I say sellers, I mean FBA sellers. Once you get the number of estimated sales, let's say if this product is selling 10 units per month, and let's just say there are 4 FBA sellers on Amazon. Like, I don't really care about FBM, like the fulfilled by merchant too much. It just doesn't really matter. Like they never really win the buy box that often. So I'll just leave that out for now. So essentially, you can kind of use that to determine, okay, so you're going to be the fifth FBA sellers. It's selling 10 units per month. So you might want to buy about 2 units of those products into and ship it to the warehouse. So that strategy works really well. And obviously, when you're doing this business, it's all about cash flow. You want to buy, get profit, flip it, move on to the next product, or replenish or refill or whatever. The next thing I want to discuss is whether Amazon is on this listing. So typically, Amazon tends to offer a product at a more competitive price, if not the same as other different sellers, but they'll always have the buy box most of the time. So as beginners, I would not recommend you to do so unless you know exactly how much Amazon have in stock. Like there are like stock stat, Chrome extension or something like that I use personally as well. But overall, I don't really recommend it because your sales can really tank just because Amazon is on the listing. And also, of course, as I mentioned, you want to flip something that you turn over very quickly, not having to wait in Amazon warehouse for like 3 months waiting for it to be sold. And the last tip I want to go over, which is probably one of the most important tips, is to always cross-check whatever products you found with Keepa. So the reality is Amazon seller app does not always give accurate data. And it leaves out a couple of important where I think Keepa will really excel in this category, because once you cross-check with Keepa, you can tell what is the price history of this particular product that you want to sell. So what I'm referring to at the moment is sometimes the price might have been very, very low in the past. Let's just say this product, when you saw on seller app, was like $20. In the past, it used to be sold, like it was sold out last month by Amazon for like $6, which is why the rank is so low. And when you saw it online, you probably thought, oh, it's a really good rank. But once you cross-check with Keepa, you realize, well, maybe Amazon will come back to the listing. Maybe it won't. But that's why the price was so low, because people were demanding this product that you're selling at this price. So it's always good to check with Keepa. And if you have the pay subscription, it will tell you the average sales rank. Because Amazon sales rank refresh very often, whereas Keepa, you can see throughout the history of how long this product has been here, and then you can see the entire ranking, which is a more preferred method. But as a free guide, you don't need it. Or you can leave it out for now. You don't need any subscription. Like I said, this is for the free version only. And just as a social proof, I'm going to show you the actual product that I'm about to ship in as of, what's today? March 30th. So I'm selling this ice wine herbal tea. You can hop on the listing if you want. I'm just giving it for free. Absolutely free. And I found this in HomeSense in Canada. It was I was about to rip off the barcode, but it was $4.99 at HomeSense. And this product is actually on Amazon right now for like 17 Canadian dollars. So if you follow that rule of three, you'll be making like 11, 12 bucks profit, maybe less, maybe more. I can't remember on top of my head. But here's another product that I have that I purchased. It's like this coffee thing. I really like these like tea and coffee. They tend to sell very well, and people really need it. It's like a replenishable product. So that's $70.99, and this rank is a bit lower. I think this rank is like 12,000 on grocery on Amazon in Amazon Canada, but it's like $32 or something. Like my ROI from this would be like crazy amount. Like I'm profiting like a large amount from here. So I think I bought like 6 of them. So if you ever want to hop on the listing, you're welcome to. I don't know. I don't honestly, I don't really care. I'm just giving like, that's the product I'm really shipping out. So it's going to get sent out tomorrow. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you like these type of content, please subscribe to my channel and click the likes button. Also, please leave a comment if you have a better method or more preferred method of sourcing, so we can always share our knowledge too. I always like to hear some improvement as well. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.